Coulter, where are you? We've been waiting for you for hours now and you haven't shown up. I've been trying to contact you, but your line is always busy. Do you even know what day it is today?
Honey, I'm so sorry to have to do this again, but I have to work overtime tonight. I'm working on a big project that's due tomorrow, and I'm really behind. I'll try to be home as soon as I can, but I can't make any promises. You guys just have dinner without me, okay?
What? Not again? Do you even care that today is Avery's birthday? Everyone is here. My parents, your parents, our relatives, and Avery's friends. They're all asking me where you are and when you're coming home. What am I supposed to tell them now?
Avery? Who's Avery? Do I know her? I mean, that name does sound familiar to me, but I can't think of anyone.
You must be kidding me. Avery is our daughter. What kind of father are you to forget your own daughter's name? This is not right at all. You should really stop working and start to pay more attention to your own family, in case you still want to be a part of it.
Me? No. Of course not. I would never forget our little angel's name. How could you even suggest that? She's one of the most important people in my life. I was just joking with you to make our conversation more lighthearted. I didn't mean to offend you. Today is really her birthday. I'm so excited. In fact, I'm even planning to buy her a gift when I get home. But how old is Ivory again? I just want to make sure I buy the right gift for her, or else it'll be a waste of money, you know?
Is this a joke? You don't even know our daughter's age? Don't even think for a minute this is funny, Coulter. Neglecting your own child is a crime, and you'll be in big trouble by doing so. Do you hear me? Look, I'm not interested in knowing how much work you have to do. Come home immediately and celebrate Avery's birthday with us.
You know I can't, so please stop nagging me. I've been having an aching migraine all day and my back is killing me. You know what? I intended to go home after finishing my work, but thanks to your constant nag, I've just decided that I'm not going home tonight. Just clean up after the birthday party and go to bed without me. No need to wait. I'll be fine. I'll just sleep here at the office.
You know how important this day is to our daughter, right? It's the day she turns 6, which means she'll start elementary school very soon. How could you forget about this? I reminded you countless times yesterday. Did you even listen to any of my words, or do they just go in one ear and come out the other?
What is this? No need for so many lectures. It's just that I was so caught up with the demand of my work that I can't even think straight anymore. I do feel bad about not being able to make it to Avery's birthday party, but what can I do? Who's gonna help me finish my job assignments?
No more work. Stop acting like it's the end of the world if you stop working overtime for one day and go home to your daughter's birthday party. Just have a word with your boss. I'm sure he'll understand if you explain the situation to him. If you're not comfortable talking to him yourself, I can do it for you.
No, don't do that. My boss is on his vacation with his family, so we shouldn't disturb him. You know my boss. He's always full of himself and so antipathetic to everyone around him. There's no way he would let me go home without finishing the project just because of my daughter's birthday. If you talk to him, it will only escalate the situation and could even jeopardize my position at work.
What's with all these excuses? You're always coming up with some new reason why you can't be there for your family. You're missing out on our daughter's life, and it's not fair to her. You were nowhere to be found when I taught her how to ride a bike. You were too busy with work to teach her how to swim, and you weren't there to congratulate her when she finished kindergarten. What's wrong with you? You're her father, and you've been acting like she doesn't exist. At this rate, I'm afraid she'll grow up not knowing who you are.
I know. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you and Ivory, but all I'm doing is just sacrificing for our family. You see, I'm working my fingers to the bone so that I can provide everything to our family. So you can't blame me for that, can you? Seriously, all I'll ever ask from you is just a little understanding. Or you'd rather see our family die of hunger just so I could spend more time with you guys? Money doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? We have to work in order to earn something.
Can't you see that there are more important things in life than work? Your family is one of them, and you're about to lose them if you don't start making some changes. Avery is a little girl right now, and this is the time that she needs her parents the most. She's forming her memories now, and if you're not around, she'll never have the chance to connect with you the way she should.
Need I remind you that I'm the one who brings home the bacon, not you? You can't understand the burden of being a breadwinner because you aren't and you never were. It's easy to just laze around in the house, do nothing, and then complain about everything, while I have to go out there and work like a horse.
Laze around and do nothing? Excuse me, I am a stay-at-home mom. But I've never been lazy, and I always do my best to take care of our family. You asked me to stay home so that you could advance on your career. And now you're blaming me for being a housewife?
Well, as if you could prove what I said was wrong.
But you were the one who passed the bulk of house managing to me, and now you're complaining that I'm not doing enough? Fine. If you're not happy with the way things are right now, let's switch places. You can stay at home and take care of the chores and Avery. I'll go out there, find a job, and make money for our family. How does that sound?
You find a job? Please, spare me the comedy. It's been years since you last worked, and you're not exactly spring chicken anymore. What makes you think you can keep up with the demands of the labor world?
What is that attitude of yours? I didn't know that you would think so lowly of me. Did you already forget that I used to work as a restaurant manager before I gave birth to Avery? I'm not afraid to admit that I don't have a perfect academic record, but it won't be a reason to hold me back. I'm confident that I can and I will find a job that's a good fit for me, and I'm willing to put in the hard work to make it happen.
Please, just stop with your nonsense. If you don't want me to die from laughing, do you know how much I earn a month? If you know, you wouldn't propose such a ludicrous idea. If I give up my job, it would literally put our family in a financial crisis. Do you want us to starve to death? Seriously, I don't have the slightest clue what's going on in your head right now.
And do you think it was fair for me when you told me to quit my job to take care of our daughter?
It's two different things. How can you compare it like that? I'm a man, and men are supposed to work. Women are supposed to stay at home and do trivial things like housework. That's just the way it is.
And what are the trivial things that you're talking about? Let me ask you this. Would you be able to sleep with an empty stomach if I didn't cook for you every day? Would you be able to tolerate wearing the same clothes day in and day out if I didn't do your laundry? And would you be able to live in a dumpster if I didn't clean the house every day? The answer is no, you would not. And don't even dream of suggesting that spending time with our daughter is a trivial thing. I will be really furious if you say that.
What is your problem? I haven't done anything to deserve this interrogation. How dare you talk to me like this? Are you seriously using this tone with your husband? It's unacceptable. Say sorry to me now.
I don't see anything wrong with what I just said, so I don't have to apologize for it.
Look, I don't have time to chit-chat with you anymore because you clearly took the wrong medicine today. I'm warning you. Don't even think about bringing up that stupid idea of role changing again. If I hear you even mentioning it, I'll make sure you regret it. Do you understand? Now I have work to do. Remember to prepare me a nice breakfast when I get home tomorrow.
Hi there. Is this Nora? Coulter said that you're his wife. Can you just get a divorce from Coulter already? It's been ages since he promised to marry me, but of course that hasn't happened yet because he's still stuck with you. I mean, really, what are you waiting for? He clearly doesn't care about you anymore. So just do the decent thing and let him go. It's time for you to move on with your life.
And you are? I don't think I've met you before.
I'm Violet, Coulter's one and only girlfriend, and soon to be his wife. You know what? He's always on about how old and ugly you are. He specifically despises your belly folds and saggy skin, and that he has to restrain himself from throwing up every night he sleeps next to you. If you still have any sense of shame, you should simply vanish from Coulter's life entirely and allow him to be with me, the one true love of his life. You know Coulter doesn't have any feelings for you anymore, right? He only sees you as a burden that needs to be cut off from his life completely. So, please, sign the divorce papers as soon as possible to free Coulter from the pain and misery he's suffered for all these years living together with you.
So he's been having an affair behind my back this whole time?
You bet. You must be beating yourself up wondering why he always comes home late and works overtime, correct? In reality, he's been with me the whole time, and we have so much fun together. I can't imagine why he would ever want to come home to you or your daughter. He's always telling me how much he regrets marrying you in the first place. Enough about that. Just hurry up and divorce Coulter as soon as possible. He keeps promising and promising, but I can't wait any longer. I want you to get the divorce over and done with.
Excuse me, but I'm still trying to process everything. Based on the way you talk, I assume that you're still a young girl?
You got that right. I'm a lot younger than you, like 30 years younger. And I'm definitely 100 times more smart and attractive. You're just a stupid stay-at-home wife who doesn't even know how the real world works because you're too busy wiping your own kid's butt or changing their diapers. That's why Coulter can't wait to dump you so he could live together with me.
What? 30 years younger?
I know, right? You must be so jealous of me at the moment, but that's okay. Who wouldn't? Go on. Have a good cry. Let it all out. Maybe if you cry enough, Coulter will send you some pity money to pay for your nursing home fees. You know you can compete with me. Just get out of the way so me and Coulter can come together.
Look, Violet, you're still young and you have a bright future ahead of you. Why do you want to be together with a man that's roughly your father's age? Not to mention, he already has a child. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Why? Because I love Coulter. And he loves me too. Besides, his family owns a big company and he will soon inherit that company, which means that he's super rich. Of course, his money is just icing on the cake. But still, who can say no to money?
His family owns a company? Did Coulter tell you that?
Of course. Who else? I'm the luckiest woman alive to have caught such a catch like Coulter. I'm not one to let go of something I want. And I've wanted Coulter for a long time. So I made sure to lock him down by having a child with him. Now he's mine for good.
You already have a child with Coulter? Goodness, it's just one shock after another. First I find out that Coulter is cheating on me, and now I learn that the other woman is pregnant with his child? Did you tell Coulter about this?
No, I haven't told him just yet. Because I want to make it a surprise for him. I know that he would be over the moon when he gets to hear this great news.
I hope so, but I doubt it. Because the Coulter I know doesn't like surprises.
Oh, please. Coulter is only grumpy with you because you don't deserve him. But with me, he's a different man. He's charming, attentive, and he showers me with gifts. I'm the luckiest woman alive to have him. I can't wait until the day I can boast about having a rich husband with all my friends and family. All you need to do is find yourself some divorce papers and sign them. Piece of cake, right? If you do that, you, me, Coulter, and even my unborn child can all be happy.
I'm torn between wanting to be the bigger person and giving you some friendly advice, and wanting to see how things play out between you and Coulter. On the one hand, I know that Coulter is not good for you and that he will only end up hurting you. On the other hand, I'm not a saint, and I can't help but be curious to see how things turn out. Are you really that eager to see me and Coulter get divorced? Fine. Then you'll have to help me with something so that the divorce will go much quicker.
What? I don't take orders from strangers. Especially when in this case, it's my future husband's ex-wife. But okay, I'll do as you say. For my future and my child.
Coulter, where are you? Coulter!
You again? Why do you always keep disturbing me? I'm busy at the moment, so don't text or call me again.
What are you busy with? Our daughter, Avery.
What's wrong with her? Gosh, I'm tired of you talking about Ivory all the time. It's getting on my nerves. I'm sick of even hearing her name. You know what? Don't ever expect me to do anything for you, your daughter, or our family again.
What? What are you saying, Coulter?
You heard me loud and clear. From now on, we're officially done. No more husband and wife. No more nagging at me with spending more time and bonding with Ivory or anything of that nature ever again. It makes me sick, and I don't want to hear any of it.
We're done? What do you mean by that?
Goodness. Why do I always have to lay everything out on the table for you? It means that we're getting a divorce, Nora. I don't want to live with you anymore. The truth is, I've already given in the divorce papers so I could be free from you forever. Now I can finally enjoy a new life alongside the love of my life, Violet. Ever since I met her, my life has been nothing but wonderful.
What? I can't believe that you've already filed the divorce papers behind my back.
That's right. Oh, poor Nora. She's just so naive. Or should I say, Stupid? She's been two-timed for all this time and she still doesn't know it. I guess she's too busy being a good little housewife to pay attention to anything else. She's probably neglected herself so much that she's starting to look like a walking dumpster. And to think she calls herself a woman? How ridiculous. She's too old and too ugly to even be called one. On the other hand, Violet is perfect. She's young, vibrant, and full of life. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm transported back to my youth. She makes me feel alive again.
Are you serious, Coulter? What kind of ridiculous excuse is that? Of course I'm going to age. Everyone ages. Even your mistress will age. So why are you using my age as an excuse to cheat on me? That doesn't make any sense.
But what is really wrong with cheating? Come on, everyone cheats. It's just human nature. I mean, who wouldn't want to have some excitement in their life? I know I would. I'd much rather cheat than be stuck in a boring marriage with an annoying old wife like you.
I see that you're already immune to reasons and you won't listen to anyone but yourself.
Exactly. I see that you're starting to get the picture here. Well done. You know what? I'm with Violet at the moment. She's sitting right next to me, laughing at your stupidity. Oh, poor Nora. Always so full of herself. She must be exhausted from carrying around all that ego. I mean, who else could be so narcissistic that they think the entire universe revolves around them? But guess what? She's just a sad, ignorant woman who's past her prime and has the charisma of a wet towel.
Coulter, you are utterly intolerable. Your daughter was rushed to the emergency room, and you're here enjoying your alone time with your mistress?
Avery was rushed to the emergency room? What happened to her?
Our daughter accidentally ate some food that her friend gave her, which contained peanut ingredients. She's allergic to peanuts, and her symptoms started emerging. Luckily, she was brought to the hospital on time and is now resting in her room. I've been trying to contact you this whole time, but you weren't answering.
Our daughter is allergic to peanuts? I didn't know that.
What do you know? You never cared about her, did you?
You hit the nail right on my head. It's true that I stopped caring about you or our family a long time ago. In fact, family life has become some kind of a burden on me, and I can't wait to get out of it for good. You know what? You and our daughter are nothing but a pain in my neck, and I can't wait to get rid of both of you. In fact, I never want to have any more kids in my life. What are they good for other than causing one trouble time after time?
So we're just some kind of a burden to you?
That's right. One more thing. You and your daughter are no longer welcome in my house anymore. So you need to gather your belongings and get out of my house as soon as possible, or else you'll find them in the trash.
What? Now you're even kicking us out of the house?
You heard me correct. Surprise! Oh, I'm sure Ivory will be a handful. She's such a puny little thing. I don't know how you'll ever manage, but hey, good luck. I'm sure you'll need it.
So, this is who you really are, Coulter. A selfish little boy who is unable to take on the role of a father figure. You're the one who's willing to cast your family aside for a little temporary pleasure. Well, let me tell you something. Actions always have consequences, and people like you will never have a happy ending in life. I will make sure that your newfound happiness alongside your mistress is short-lived. You think you can just abandon your family and get away with it? You are wrong. I will make sure that you pay for what you have done.
Nora, we need to talk immediately. I don't know what just happened. Everything was crazy at my house.
Oh, hey Coulter. What's up? Just kidding. I think I kinda know what happened to you.
Why, all of a sudden, my parents showed up here at my house and demanded me to leave? This doesn't make any sense at all.
Why not? You're living at your parents' house, so of course they can reclaim it from you. What's so difficult to understand about it?
My parents even gave me and Violet a heavy dressing down for cheating on you. I don't understand. They're my parents. They should take my side, not yours. This isn't right at all, I'm telling you.
At last, justice is served. Looks like someone just got slapped hard in the face by karma.
Shortly after my parents left, Violet's parents also came here. Her parents were so shocked that she dated a man twice her age. Her dad even gave me a punch in the face. Gosh, my face still hurts from it.
I may act like I feel sorry for you, but I'm sure it was pure joy watching you get punched in the face. It's a shame I wasn't there to witness that sight.
Why were Violet's parents also there? Did you snitch us out, you witch?
I kinda did. I just don't want to see you ruin the future of a girl that's half your age. But believe me, the worst has yet to come your way.
What do you mean the worst thing? What are you implying?
Well, why don't you ask Violet herself? Last time I remember, you told me that you don't want to have any more kids, didn't you?
Yeah? So what? Is that any of your business?
Sorry to tell you that Violet's already pregnant with your child, so have fun dealing with that.
What? She's pregnant? With my child? That's impossible. Why didn't she tell me about this? This is totally unfair.
She told me the kid is a way to surprise you and tie you down. I bet you didn't see this coming, right? You just went from the frying pan straight into the fire.
Violet told you that? She spoke with you before?
Yes. She just couldn't hold her excitement and was too impatient to wait until she can officially become your wife. That's why she texted me not long ago claiming to be your mistress and hurried me to get the divorce done. In addition, Violet also helped me gather all the evidence of your cheating. I have already given it to my attorney, and they will help me determine the amount of compensation, alimony, and child support that I rightfully deserve. I'm taking this to court. There's no way you can get away with it.
Compensation? Alimony? And child support? You're crazy. I'm not giving you a single penny out of my pocket.
That's not the only thing you need to worry about. Imagine a man your age getting fired from a company that he has worked for nearly 15 years. How difficult would it be to work in a totally different field that he's been working in up till now?
What are you babbling on about? I'm currently working and I have no intention of resigning.
Have you forgotten how you got that position? It was thanks to me introducing you to my friend who owns the company you're working for. Or used to be precise. I feel sorry for Violet to actually believe that your family owns a company and you'll inherit it from them.
So, what's the difference? I'll become the next president of the company anyway. I've worked for the company for nearly 15 years, so I must become the president sooner or later. That's just how things work. Right? The longer you work for the company, the higher the position you'll get. I'm sure they won't find anyone who has more years of service than me at this company, or anywhere else for that matter.
Are you serious? Just because you've worked for this company for a long time doesn't mean you'll get to be the president. Where did you get that idea? Look, just face the facts. You're going to be fired soon. There are several reasons for this. First, if everyone finds out about your affair, the company's reputation will be ruined. Second, my friend told me that you've been neglecting your work for quite some time. You should have been fired a long time ago, but he gave you a chance because you're my husband. Not anymore.
Don't try to scare me. I've experience in this field. I can find a new job in just a snap of a finger.
Well, I don't think so. You won't be able to get assumed by businesses that have connections to my friend's company. When he found out that you've been cheating on me, he was furious and he's determined to help me get my revenge on you. He's already spoken to some of his contacts, and they'll make sure that you never get a job at any of their businesses.
You're crazy. This has just gone too far. Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong. Of course I was cheating on you. But is it really that bad? Everyone cheats once in a while during their marriage. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not sure why you're so upset. This is all your fault. You're ruining my life. Just tell your friend to give my job back and everything will be solved.
Cheating is not bad? There's something really wrong with your way of thinking, Coulter. Look, I'm not gonna waste my time on you anymore. Next time, we'll meet in court. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Work? What work?
I have been working for nearly 4 months now. Of course you don't know about it because you stopped caring about our family a long time ago. I know you wouldn't fight over her custody, right? Because you already have your own child to take care of.
What? I have no child. I won't take care of any child. Can we get back together, Nora? I want things to be the way they were before. I want my job back. I don't want to deal with all of this mess.
I was scared and hurt when I first thought about getting divorced. After all, we had been married for 20 years. But then I realized that I didn't need a husband who was so self-absorbed that he could only think about himself. That's why I'm loving this new life. I'm finally free to be myself, and I'm confident that I can take good care of Avery. Coulter was forced to move out of his parents' house. He was also required to pay a large sum of alimony, compensation, and child support every month. This put a significant strain on his finances, and he struggled to find a job that could support his new family. To make matters worse, Coulter was constantly subjected to Violet's mockery and harassment. As if things weren't bad enough, Coulter's family's bills only got larger and larger. Violet had given birth to his child, and the cost of raising a child was significant. Then, one day, Violet ran away. She left Coulter and their child behind, and he was left to pick up the pieces. Avery and I are currently experiencing the prime of our lives. It took me some time to explain to Avery what transpired between me and her father, and I am aware that it is challenging to live without a father. However, I'm confident that with time, love, care, and patience, I will be able to gradually supplant Coulter and become the best mom that I could be for my daughter.